Guys, you will be shocked what I found out about the president of Nigeria. He is a shareholder and a board member, himself and two other family members of a refinery in Malta. The problem they give into Dangote is because they want that all of Nigerian crude, most of it anyway, a few percentage of it, to be refined in Malta, in a private refinery where the president of Nigeria and a few members of his family are board members and shareholders. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. So they're refusing to give Dangote crude oil so they can send it to Malta, where the president has shares in the refineries.
This is a very, very heavy allegation. Like, very, very heavy. I don't know who this guy is. I tried to check his TikTok page and I realized that he talks about Africans and their leadership, politics, and all that, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know if he's a Nigerian, but this is a very heavy allegation for you to open my talk, say, Tinubu get shares for Malta, make, they frustrate Dangote, blah, 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 blah. It's a very heavy allegation because I want to believe when you want to make such statement about a very sensible stuff like this, there should be proof. I'm not a supporter of, I'm not a politician, I'm not a supporter of the president or some of his policies and all that. But when such statement is out about a particular person, I want to believe, make it, I mean, make small proof there. See, what you talk about now true. When you bring proof, say, okay, this is the proof that this person and his family, they have a hand in this particular whatever. Make it day like that. But let me play this particular video. One thing, just after trying to analyze what this guy said, I can't think about something else. You know, it is no more news that the regulators, or should I say the governments, are trying to frustrate Dangote. They are trying to frustrate him in this refinery that he is building. You understand me? Or that he has already built. Remember, there was a time fire catch one part of the refinery. Do you think that is a coincidence? Now, let me tell you one thing about this refinery thing. If Dangote refinery starts to work, there is every possibility that the places where they carry this Nigerian oil go be refined for outside country. Those people, their market don't close with that. Do you know the amount of fuel Nigeria is consuming every day? Do you know the money the Nigerian government spend? So, if Dangote refinery starts with the work, a lot of all these people will say they get refinery outside country. Business not close with that. You don't understand? Now, let me play this Dangote, one small video with Dangote they talk.
I thought building a refinery like this is, supposed to be a pride for everybody. Because we're not the only country. Angola, they've been trying for 20 years. They are still trying. Uganda, they've been trying for the last 15 years. None of them. There is no production capacity in Africa. Only two countries are not importing, which is, Algeria and Libya. Apart from this, everybody is an importer. We cannot continue to be slaves while we export, raw material, then we import products. But you can see a regulator is giving an excuse to continue to issue license for bad products just because he said that no, they don't want to create a monopoly. So how can we create a monopoly?
Now look at the last statement he made. Regulators are talking about monopoly. Now, when they say regulators, who are the regulators? The federal government is the regulator. So, does that mean that what this other guy said is true? I don't want to believe it's true because there's no proof. But Dangote knows a lot May he come and talk him now, although he can't even come and mention names. That is just it. But he said regulators are talking about monopoly. Yes, a lot of people might be angry with Dangote because of, say, in cement, not only in cement, the pop. A lot of people, they say cement, but come back and say they press them down. But when it comes in terms of this refinery, it's not about saying, okay, monopoly, you don't want only one person to have a license. No. If you get power to build refinery, please go and build. This man that has already built this refinery, allow him to work. Allow it to work. Yes, it is something that is good. Do you know how many jobs that will be created with this refinery? A lot of people don't know. So forget monopoly and give him the license. That is my own humble opinion. Even though some people feel that government even have hands, that government even puts more money inside this refinery project. But of course, Dangote denies and said government did not put one kobo in that refinery project.
When we got in there, people now start saying, monopoly, monopoly. So, and this is really very disheartening when people keep talking about all this monopoly, monopoly. Monopoly, is this only when you stop people, you block them through legal means or whatever. No, it's a, level playing field where whatever Dangote was given, okay, in cement, for example, okay, other people too were given. In fact, some of them maybe they even got more than us. Okay, we are always very, very careful. You heard what I said. In the refinery, we did not, and I repeat, we did not collect one single incentive from the federal government of Nigeria or from even the Lagos state of Nigeria. Yes, Lagos state, maybe they gave us a good deal, but we paid $100 million for the land. It wasn't a free land. We paid for it. So people are always looking at the other side. They are not really looking at the real picture.
You see? So you see, what this guy is actually saying, I don't know. I would like to believe that when you want to make a very heavy allegations like that, bring some level of proof. So when it comes in terms of these heavy allegations saying that President Tinubu and his family has a whatever shares in Malta or refining or whatever, bring proof. I'm not in support of the government. No, because there are some bad policies I don't like. So, but just bring proof. Mo could agree say, what you talk na true. Yes, just bring proof. That is what we want. And I hope this will sink into your heads.